Namaskaram. In this Agni Initiative video, we are going to explore about how you can heat water, which is the best way to heat water. So Sadhguru was mentioning about this, that the best way to heat water is naturally using the sun's rays. So solar is the best option if you wish to heat water. So if it is possible for you to set up an element at home where it is naturally heated by some solar panel outside, then that is the best way you can have drinking water. But if this is not possible for you, then he was mentioning that the next best would be to use wood fire. So traditionally you must have seen people using wood fire. Even nowadays, if you go to villages, you will see most people using wood fire. So this is the second best way. And if this is also not possible, which is generally the case for most people staying in cities, etc., then he was saying then we can go for the petroleum products. For example, now people are using gas, so you have LPG, etc. So this could be the next option, but this is the petroleum products would be much better, he was saying, than using microwave for heating water. See, with microwave what happens is, yeah, he was mentioning this, that microwaves, they don't tend to heat water evenly. They can just heat individual molecules all over the place, and this can disturb the integrity or the structure of the water. So if even if you are using microwave, if you happen to use microwave, then it is best that when you microwave something, just keep it outside for 15 to 20 minutes at least before you consume it, so that it allows enough time for the water molecules to regain back to its normal structure, because microwaves may tend to heat individual water molecules all over the place, and it may not tend to heat evenly. So see if you can, if you have to use it also, just see if you can keep it outside for at least 15 to 20 minutes before consuming. But the problem with microwaves is also about the containers which people use to heat microwaves, heat in the microwave. For example, most people generally they tend to use glass or porcelain containers. So Sadhguru was mentioning that these type of containers like glass and porcelain, they tend to be very smooth, and this can lead to superheating of the water, because it's like superheating of the water in the sense that the water can cross 100 degrees centigrade and still not be converted into steam, because the smoothness of the surface, it does not allow the air bubbles to escape, which is needed for it to be converted into steam. So if the smoothness of the surface may not allow the air bubbles to escape, and the water can cross 100 degrees and get superheated without being converted into steam, which can be dangerous. So this is one of the drawbacks of using microwave, which Sadhguru was mentioning. So it is best if you can avoid microwave and use other ways of heating. And if this is not possible for you, if you cannot avoid if you cannot avoid using microwaves, then it is better that at least you see if you can keep it outside after you microwave for about 15-20 minutes, whichever food you are heating, let it settle down, and also see if you can use other types of containers which may not be as smooth like porcelain or glass. It may not be as smooth as porcelain or glass. So please see if you can take care of this, because having water which is beyond a certain temperature is not at all suitable for the system. So in the yogic system, we say that you should always consume water which is within 4 degrees plus or minus of your body temperature. So the body temperature is approximately 36 degrees centigrade. So you should always have water which is between 32 to 40 degrees centigrade if you are looking for inner transformation. So for those who are looking to grow on the path of yoga, then you should always have water between this range. And he was mentioning that if you're not looking for inner transformation, if you're just looking to imbibe knowledge like a student, then you can have water which is between the range of 8 degrees above or below your body temperature. And if this is also something you're not looking for, if you're just a householder and just want to manage your family, then you can have water which is 12 degrees above or below your body temperature. But beyond 12 degrees is not suitable. That water is not suitable for anyone. And it can, if you have water which is above 12 degrees or below 12 degrees of your body temperature, it can disturb the water element in your system. So it is not at all preferable. So just take care when you're heating water that this is maintained. So having superheated water or heating water beyond a certain temperature and consuming it, these may not be beneficial for you, especially if you're looking to grow on the yogic path. So please experiment with this and let us know. Namaskar.
If you eat food and your body feels very agile and alive, that means it's good food, body is liking it. If you eat something, it feels dull, that means it's not liking it, it's having difficulty with it, that's why it feels dull.
Namaskaram. For those of you looking to explore about food in depth, we also have an online program on food called as Ahar. So we have a website called as ahar.yogire.com which will have more details about this program. If you are looking to grow on the path of yoga, then food is as important as sadhana. So it's very important that you see what kinds of foods to eat which can assist you in this inner journey, and more importantly also how to eat. So we'll be looking at this in depth in this online program, and this can be done from the comfort of your home. From wherever you are, you can log in and do this program. So if you wish to explore this in depth, please log into our Ahar website and you can see if this is something which can help you take a step towards your inner growth. And we hope that the simple process of eating can also become a stepping stone towards your ultimate well-being. Thank you so much. Namaskar.